Yo, what's good guys, it's NinjSZN, and in today's video, I'm going to be rating the best controller settings on YouTube. I'm sure we've all seen those type of videos. Hell, I even make them myself, where people claim that they have the best settings in the game, but are they actually the best, or are those titles just there to farm views? Today, we're going to find out. I'll be testing out the supposed best controller settings on YouTube to see if they're really like that, or if they're just clickbait with extra steps. But real quick before we get into it, about 70% of you guys watching this right now aren't subscribed. If you're one of them, let's make a deal. If this video helps you find your new go-to sense, you gotta hit that sub button, and while you're at it, toss in code Big Ninja in the item shop. But alright, let's get into the first settings we're testing today, Jarvy. If you're watching this, then you probably already know who he is. He drops a new settings video practically every day, trying to funnel people to his new map, and honestly, I can't even blame him because those videos get crazy views. Here are his exact settings: 2.0 build speed, 2.1 edit speed, with advanced options turned on. His horizontal and vertical speeds are both set to 37%, which is insanely slow, especially for me since I currently run a 43 look speed. He does have a 2% boost on both vertical and horizontal, and his turning boost ramp time is set to 0.01. His ADS is at 9% for both horizontal and vertical, and his scope speed multiplier is 1.0. Look dampening time is at 0.01, input curve is linear, and his dead zones are set to 12% and 7%. I'm going to run some games using his sense, and right after I'm going to give you guys my full rating and let you know if these settings are worth using. 200. Oh my god. Bro, I can't miss. Oh yeah. Damn, again? GG's. My mech feel kind of slow. Yeah, low-key wish the edit sense was faster. Feel kind of sluggish. At least the silver sense makes my edits a bit more consistent though. Damn, this is crazy frame. Oh yeah. So as you guys saw in the gameplay, these settings were crazy for aim. It basically felt like I had my Zen plugged back in. No leaks, but seriously, my aim felt locked in. My mechanics though, they definitely weren't as fast as I wanted them to be because of how low the sense was. So overall, I'm gonna rate these settings an 8 out of 10. If you're a linear player who cares more about aim than having flashy mechs, then I definitely recommend giving these settings a try. When I first started using these settings though, I was low-key lagging like crazy and I was tempted to get off, but then I remembered all I had to do was launch my game through RealFax because it connects you to the closest server, giving you the fastest connection possible. It's super easy to use as well. Once you have it downloaded, all you gotta do is launch the app, go over to Fortnite, click on boost, and once the servers pop up, select your server and click smart boost at the bottom. Once you do this, launch your game and look at your ping because I guarantee that's going to be a lot lower. My internet was really trash this day for some reason. Like, this is what my ping was before I launched my game using RealFax, and this is what it looked like after. I also love the fact that RealFax has a built-in FPS booster inside the app, so you don't have to waste any time optimizing your PC. You can do it all in here. So if you want better performance on both your computer and internet connection, go check out RealFax. I have a link in the description and the pinned comment. And I can guarantee you that RealFax is 100% safe to download. Every product I show on my channel are ones I've tested and used myself, so don't worry, it's safe. The next settings we're going to be testing are from RealFax. He's a YouTuber with over 900k subs, and every time he drops a settings video, he's getting glazed in the comments. So I'm expecting for these settings to be super solid. I'm not gonna lie though, I low-key got beef with Fax right now because bro dropped his practice map literally right after I dropped mine. Like, dude, you're already rich. Can I eat? But if you do want to try my practice map, I have the corner screen right now. It's got a bunch of different drills to help you work on your aim, edits, and piece control. These are his settings right here. He runs a slightly low sense, at least compared to mine. His build and edit mode sensitivities are both 2.1. His look speeds are set to 38 with no boost. His ADS sense is 8. Scope speed is 0.90. Input curve is linear. And his dead zones are set to 8% on the left and 5% on the right. Well, let's get into some gameplay of me using this sense, and right after, I'll give you guys my full rating. Oh yeah, full beast. Damn, my mechs are smoother now. See if I get some piece control on this guy. Damn, that 0 ping hits. Oh yeah, my aim feels good. Oh yeah, fried. Guy's not trying to die, man. Finally. So similar to Jarvy's settings, this sense was really solid for aim. I was basically hitting all of my shots, but again, because the look speed was so low, my mechanics didn't feel as smooth or fast as I wanted them to be. They were still good, just not as good as usual. My favorite part about this sense was definitely the AR aim. I was frying kids at mid and long range. One thing I couldn't really use though was the dead zone. Fax uses a super low dead zone, and I was getting some crazy strict drift, so I had to tweak them a bit myself. But overall, I'm gonna rate these settings an 8 out of 10 too. They're pretty similar to Jarvy's settings and how they feel. They're great for aim, but a bit slower in the mechanics. The last linear settings we're going to be testing today are for SideFlipz. He's got 278k on YouTube, and even though he's a bit smaller than the other creators we looked at, his content is actually some of my favorite. He doesn't just clickbait control settings every upload, he really just posts what he wants, and he's built a super strong community off that, which I definitely respect. Here are his settings. He also uses a pretty low sense, and this is exactly why I always say I use a fast sense, because compared to a lot of other of these control YouTubers, mine's definitely on the quicker side. These settings are probably going to feel similar to Jarvy's and RealFax's, but let's find out for ourselves. Damn, they hit for 70. Made me use all my mats. Okay. Bro, 26? Freaking damage? What is that? On that ass, boy. Well, I'm in here. Oh my gosh, this dude looks so lost. Oh, peace. The heck is this drone doing? Oh my god, pissed off. Bro, I'm lagging so hard. Oh my gosh. Need to go for height. He killed this kid fast. Oh my god, pissed on. That was annoying. Oh no way, I didn't take that wall. Oh my god, full piece? Oh my god. Oh my. Bro, I'm actually low-key locked in, chat. GG's, man. Nah, these settings are nice, bro. They're super smooth. Oh my god. Oh my shit on. Let's go. It has nothing. Bro! Oh my god! Alright, well, as you guys saw in the gameplay, my aim was nasty. I was hitting pretty much all of my shots, especially in close range. My AR aim wasn't as cracked as it was on Jarvy's settings, but it was still really solid. Once again, I couldn't really use the dead zone because of the strict drift. I low-key do need a new controller, but you already know my financial situation, so if you want to help out, you know what to do. Code Big Ninja in the item shop. Overall, I'm going to give these things another solid 8 out of 10. I don't think any of these guys have the best linear settings. They're definitely good, but mainly just for aim. My mechanics weren't as fast as I would have liked, and that's a big part of my playstyle. But if I had to choose a favorite, I'd say it was RealFax. But let's be honest, we all know who has the actual best linear sense, and that's the Big Ninja himself. I just posted my updating settings in my last video, so I have the link to the top right if you want to go check that out.